Let's talk about today about SUI and how we can provide liquidity and how we can earn more SUI tokens. So SUI has been exploding for the last couple of weeks, dropped down to 198 just 3 weeks ago, 188, 190, and all the way up to 360, 370, almost double the price. So from all top 20, 30 tokens, I believe SUI outperform everybody right there. SUI sitting right now on CoinGecko on number 13, and SUI has been outperforming everybody, and surprisingly, very positive, surprisingly, it's doing very, very well. But still, we can earn more SUI by providing liquidity, and I'm going to show you how we can use tools as VFAT and also how we can provide liquidity on the biggest DEX on Cetus. This is on SUI Chain. Now, before we go there, make sure that you understand that nothing here is financial advice. I'm not your papa, I'm not your mama and papa, and I'm not giving you any financial advice. There also a very interesting post what I just post on my X, but if you want to follow me, the link is down in the description. Some whale just long Bitcoin, where it's when I'm doing this video on 3rd of May, and the Bitcoin was long at the price with 40x leverage. The price of Bitcoin was 96,629. So we're going to find out today or tomorrow latest if there's some kind of hot news for Bitcoin or if something happening and we don't know. So how to provide liquidity. Let's go first, starting with SUI. I am assuming you already know what's liquidity providing. So you combine two assets. So token, you provide liquidity right here. This is TVL lock, so this is our liquidity, and this is the rewards what we're getting. So all this money from the trading fees. So when you're trading, you must pay some fees, 0.1, 0.4, here 0.04 on this pool. So you must pay fees so you can do the transaction, okay, the swapping. So when you pay the fee, all this money are split between everybody who provide liquidity. Simple as that. There are many different ways how you can provide liquidity, many different strategy, but I'm going to show you just the simple one. So you go there straight up and you provide liquidity. Some of the suggestion what I can do is it's highly suggested to provide liquidity with two blue chip assets because they are mostly can be correlated and they can go up and down together. So this is on VFAT, and SUI is also on base chain. Here you will see on Aerodrome Finance 0.3% pull fee. That's mean how much they're charging when you swap SUI. You will see that the TVL is 1.5 billion $1 million, correct? Yes. So that's a very nice pool on base chain, and they have USUI, what is equal 1-to-1 with the SUI token. So if you provide liquidity here, it's Ethereum and SUI chain and SUI token. Again, this is on base chain, so just use Rabi wallet or MetaMask. I'm using Rabi wallet, and I'm providing liquidity on base chain with Ethereum, Wrap Ethereum, and SUI. And how much you can earn in my pool? When I was here, I'm out of range now because SUI pumped too much, but I was earning around 8% per month, approximately 6, 8, sometimes 10, sometimes 12% per month. It depends of the trading volume. But I believe the conservative way is around 80% APR, what is a very fair point to earn tokens on SUI and Ethereum. When you're earning here on these tokens, you're earning Aero tokens, so you can every day collect them and you can swap them to SUI or to Ethereum, to wherever you want. Okay, now also they have one pool on PancakeSwap, but the pool is very, very small, so the earning fees are very, very small. Better go into this pool. Again, only risk capital. And how you provide liquidity, you connect your wallet, you set up the range between like what price to go between and what price, the range in this channel, and then when the price shoot up in that range, then you earning the fees. Again, here it says that you're going to earn, let me see, can you see that? Yes. Here it says that if you provide liquidity between minus, let's say 10% plus 10%, you're going to earn approximately 55% APR. Again, this is changing all the time, but overall, hold for like a week and you will see that the APR is around 80, maybe 100. In the last 3 weeks, it's over 100% APR, but almost everybody went out of range because nobody set up so wide range, because SUI pump around 80% on the upside. So nobody going to set like 80% down or 20% up and 20% down. Maybe some people you can provide liquidity. If you think SUI going to go, let's say, to $5, just provide liquidity 50% up, 80% up, and 30% down, and just leave it and forget it, and you will earn less APR. However, you are always going to be in range and going to appreciate also the price appreciation. Okay, the next one what I want to mention is the DEX. The DEX on SUI, one of the biggest DEX what everybody are using, is called Cetus. And Cetus, if you go back, it's also a token. Okay, so Cetus pump also, when SUI is pumping, Cetus is also pumping. You will see here was from 0.084 and now it's 0.20. So it's outperformed the SUI pump. So SUI pump 80%, but this one pump around 120% in the same period of time. So 40% more outperform SUI according my simple maths. Now, if you go to Cetus protocol, you will see that they have total value locked $207 million. What is pretty crazy, in trading volume for 24 hours is $150 million. What is pretty good for one DEX, for the biggest DEX on SUI chain. Now, here you can go and provide liquidity, but you can see all the pools. Before I did use Turbo DEX, but however the liquidity went downhill there, and I'm just, if I'm farming here, I'm going to use this one. This is very interesting token, VAL, W-A-L. What's the APR is very good. I didn't do any research for this token. I'm waiting for a nice pullback, but you will see here the token wants it's from CoinGecko. Let's say for this, I don't know this token. It was listed on CoinGecko on 28th of March at around 50 cents, dropped down to 40, 39. So dropped down to 40, went all the way up to 58, dropped down to 40, went all the way up to over 50, dropped down to 38, went all the way up to 68, and now dropped down again. Is holding around 55. So I don't be surprised if we have a nice pullback around 50, 52 cents, and maybe go up to 65. So if I go into this pool, my range will be, let's say, plus 30%, minus 20, minus 10, 15%. And that's if I'm going to set up that pool. What is pretty interesting, because you will see the liquidity provided in this pool is $5 million, but the trading volume, the volume in 24 hours with the liquidity providing is 3 to 1. So it's 3 times more than the liquidity providing. So that's what we're looking into some pool. A good liquidity like $1-2 million. Like example, this token Herdel, 1.5 million into liquidity, but the trading volume is 6.8 million. It's outperforming for 5 times, and here it's outperforming for 3 times. So that's very crazy. And you will see, look, fees are $35,000 given to everybody who provide this liquidity. And here the APR, this is approximately, doesn't mean it's going to get that APR, by the way. So here, look, it's already giving you some kind of crazy range to set up here. If I'm going here, probably I'm going to put let's say example like 30 with 30, or the one what I say before, and then you can provide liquidity, connect your wallet, and here you will see how much percentage APY, how much approximately going to get. Okay, oh, that's for auto vault, I don't want that, but this is here, you can see, I'm not sure if you can see from my face. Let me just see. Yes, pretty much. Let me just put my face down a little bit more. There we go. So here you will see like how much percentage you can get. You need to put like 49% of this token, WAL, and SUI token. So this is, again, you can play around, and this is on SUI chain. So it's not on base chain. This is on SUI chain. You need a SUI wallet, or you can just use Phantom. They have a SUI integrated over there. In any wallet you want, and you can just send some SUI here, and you can exchange, and you can provide liquidity. I was providing liquidity before a long time ago with SUI USDC, but I went out because I would like to provide liquidity with two potentially good tokens. Let's say Deep and SUI, they're moving very correlated, and also the trading volume is very good. Even Deep dropped down a lot, but have a nice spike up together with SUI token. And here you will see, again, always take into consideration what are the two tokens. Is it a blue chip? Do you like to hold, let's say, Deep and SUI? Probably you don't mind SUI, but do you like to hold Deep or not? Also for this token right here, and this is some stable tokens here, and this is the APR by providing stable tokens around 18% APR, what's not bad. HA SUI with USDC around 112% APR. So they have a very nice pools right here. You can go and play around. All right, so if you have any question, let me know. Or if you want me to make a video for any different yield farming, any different tokens or different dexes or different chains, let me know. I'm more than happy to you. And let me know down in the comment section if you provide any liquidity for SUI token. Do you hold SUI? And how high do you think the SUI token can go? I did a prediction for SUI, and I think the most optimistic for me can hit around 12-15 bucks, but I'll be extremely happy if hit around 3 times then this price, around 9-10 bucks. That will be the 10 golden price for SUI token. All right, see you in the next one.